How y'all doing today? Man, this your boy, I'm that I am. How that I am. You already know. You in the Voodoo channel, music channel, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let a couple of few people come out here, man, and let me know what's up, man. Let me know what's up because, like, I want to know, like, is this lawful, bro? Like, you know what I mean? An employee will ask the employer, you know what I mean, to give a 2 weeks notice. Is that lawful? Is that's like something that's normal, like in the working place and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to comprehend that. But yeah, man. Get on, people. Let me know. You know what I mean? Let me know how y'all feel, man. Like, I need some answers, you know what I mean? I got some answers, but I need some more answers about that. Is that lawful? You know what I mean? Is that something that companies do? That they force their employees out of the company, or they fire people or terminate their contract. So um I know this company, you know what I mean, that's like I heard, you know what I mean, no for a fact that China telling their employees to put a 2 weeks notice because they no longer need their service. You know what I mean? They no longer need their service or wanna terminate that contract, but they don't do it. They ask the employees to give their 2 weeks notice instead of fire the employee. So I want to know, is it lawful here, especially in Florida? You know what I mean? Is it that something that companies do? Like I don't know, like because I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like what's going on and how we basically like get to that and stuff like that. If that's what's going on, and if that's what the companies are doing out here, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I need some answers. Feel me? I truly need some answers, man. About that, so I have a whatever clarity. I mean, I have some clarity already, but I don't know like how to digest. You know what I mean? Digest the situation, man, because like I never heard that before. You know what I mean? That concept. You know what I mean? Like the companies, they don't fire nobody. Instead, they force you out of the job. Basically, they tell you to give your 2 weeks notice because they no longer, you know what I mean, have job for you or need your service and stuff. So, I mean, is it relevant or is it lawful that your employee or the employee telling the employer, yo, we don't need you no more, but we don't want to fire you. Put your 2 weeks notice. Like, you feel me? So, is it something that what I mean been going on for years? You know what I mean? Like, or is that's a new thing? Or why they do that? Why would what I mean a company tell you, man, look, I want you to leave, but you know what? Put your 2 weeks notice, man. You know what I mean? Because I don't want you. I don't have any more work for you. I don't have anything else for you here to do, or telling you some crazy stories. You know what I mean? Like, so is that something that what I mean? Been going on for years? Is that something that people do? The jobs are doing out here, especially in the state of Florida. Like, I truly want to know, like, you know what I mean? If that's the new thing, or is that something that legal or lawful? Maybe it's legal, you know what I mean? Because they say it's legal to lie to people. You know what I mean? It's legal to lie to people. You know what I mean? But it's not lawful though. You feel me? So that's what I'm trying to see. Are um these people are lying? You know what I mean? Are these people are lying, or is it just what it is supposed to be like. They telling you that they want to fire you, but they don't want to. They're not firing you, but they want you to leave. Like, do you get what I'm saying, y'all? I hope y'all get what I'm saying, man. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, I need some answers, man. You know what I mean? So, like, so I can understand, this type of concept in the uh, workforce. You know what I mean? How they do it in the workforce. So, like, you know, I mean, I know a lot of things is not lawful, but people still do them. You know what I mean? People still do them. Like, but I think the thing I would say, like, some of these companies, man, we need to start checking them, like, to see what they doing, man. You know how they taking advantage of employees out here, especially if you have no knowledge of the things that they saying, man. Like, you feel me? Um, yeah, leave some comment, man. Leave some comment. Let me know how y'all feel, what y'all think about the situation. You know what I mean? Like, if that's something that people really do, like, they tell you, put your 2 weeks notice, man, because we don't have no more job for you. I'm like, why you not fire the people, man? If that's how it is, you know what I mean? So why not y'all not firing the people instead of like telling them to put their 2 weeks notice? Like, I just don't understand how jobs do it and stuff. But that's crazy though, man. That's like, maybe it's not like crazy. Maybe that's like a concept that people don't understand yet, or people haven't, what I mean, um, really done yet. Like, deal with or something like that, maybe. So, but yeah, I heard that. I was like, wow, oh, for real? They do that? I didn't know things like that are possible. You know what I mean? I didn't know if things like that are possible, but I guess they are possible. Or things like that are here. Like, like, that's a concept I never heard before. But I'm learning how to, learn how this thing goes. Like, because I'm not a lawyer. You know what I mean? I'm not a corporation. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to understand how the corporation works. You know what I mean? Like, if the corporation just gonna tell you, yo, you work here, but give your 2 weeks notice because I don't want you to work here anymore. Why you don't fire the people that you don't want to work on your corporation? If you basically, like, you have a contract with somebody, you don't want the contract to stay, so what you do, you have to let the contract go, right? You have to basically like terminate the contract, but certain companies don't want to terminate nobody's contract. You know what I mean? They want you to terminate yourself instead of them terminating your contract. I don't know why, but I don't know why this is a new the thing or something like that. I have no idea because I'm just trying to understand just like everybody else. You know what I mean? Trying to understand just like everybody else. Like, is this what we're doing out here, man? Is this what we're doing? Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, comment below. Let me know. You feel me? Let me know if that's a thing, or if that's something the corporations are doing or been doing. You know what I mean? Like, basically taking advantage of the unfortunates, maybe. But I don't know. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's some, that's some, to really like think about. You feel me? Think about and digest and process. You feel me? So how to be out here, man? Like, but the advice I will say, give to anybody or to myself, be a boss, man. Be your own boss, so you don't have to deal with things like that. Like, you're working for somebody and they tell you to put your 2 week notice instead of terminating your contract. And yeah, people do that. You know what I mean? I guess that's how people doing things nowadays, or the corporations. You know what I mean? Like I say, if I had like a better idea, you know what I mean, or understanding of that situation. Maybe I don't know how to cope, you know what I mean, how to cope with that, you know what I mean. Uh, I don't know how to like basically like express that, you know what I mean, or understand that concept or something like that. But it is what it is, right? So we're all learning, we all have to learn. So it's something new to learn every day as well. Um, you know what I mean? You learn, you live and you learn. Like as a, you know what I mean? If you're an employee, you have to ask those questions. Like, is it lawful that they telling you to put your 2 weeks notice? Is it lawful, or you know what I mean? Or should they just terminate your contract? You know what I mean? If they don't want you there, shouldn't they terminate your contract instead of asking you to put your 2 weeks notice? I just don't get it. I think things are a lot of things are like happening backwards. You know what I mean? Like a lot of things are happening backwards and stuff like that instead of, you know what I mean, the front word or whatever, the real way how things supposed to be. Or I have no idea, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but that's something to think about, though. That's something to think about, like you know what I mean. And it's some those things are happening out there. You feel me? Like those things are happening out there, and we have to be cognizant. You know what I mean, to all these things and stuff like that. So none of us feel, you know what I mean, feel victim to those situations. You know what I mean. So we know how to cope with the situation and get ready. You know what I mean, and prepare for those situations. You know what I mean. Don't be a worker, man. Be a boss. You know what I mean, and that's the process. That's where I'm at right now. I'm on that process, on that way. You feel me? I still do my music. I still, you know what I mean, do my little music thing, whatever, produce and do all that. While you know what I mean, in the process of being a boss. You know what I mean, instead of a worker, man. You know what I mean? Don't be a worker, be a boss. Because that's where it's at, man. Cannot be a worker all your life. You gotta change things. You gotta move up. You gotta improve. You gotta think better. You gotta think bigger. You feel me? Because once you don't think no more, you don't think big enough, man. You just stay where you at. You feel me? You stay where you at. So it's important that like you think about being like the top dog, or being the dude, or being the woman, top woman, and you know what I mean, the top dude or the top woman. You feel me? Because um, when you the boss, man, you make moves. You know what I mean? You make boss moves. You know what I mean? When you're a worker, you make workers move. You know what I mean? And it's important to make boss move instead of workers move, and that's a liberation. I think the biggest liberation will be like once you become your own man, once you become your own woman. That's the liberation. You know what I mean? That's the freedom. Because like we're still enslaved. You know what I mean? Financially, like it's you know what I mean, a mental slave that we in. Like once you sign up with a corporation, man, you sign your life away, bro. Like it's like you're enslaved, dog. You know what I mean? Like it's like a institution of slavery, man. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, to break that cycle, man, a 9 to 5 is nothing but a plantation. You feel me? A 9 to 5 is nothing but a plantation, man. You know what I mean? The real, like the biggest freedom is when we don't have to knock on somebody else's door for a job. You know what I mean? When we can create our own jobs. You feel me? When we can create our own business, be our own boss and stuff. Once you knocking on somebody's door, like it's an issue, you become a whole issue. You feel me? You become a slave. Like you feel me? Those people have like basically have power over you, man, and power over your decision, power over your position. You know what I mean? These people they can fire you whenever they wants to, and some they going to ask you to put your 2 weeks notice instead of terminate your contract because some of them are cowards. Some of these companies are cowards, and they're not strong enough. They don't have, you know what I mean, what it takes to be bosses out here. You know what I mean? A lot of these people, you know what I mean, on those top high level places and stuff like that, a lot of them is like You know what I mean? Low level cowards, and they don't have what it takes to do the right thing, and they trying to go to the back door. You feel me? To do things. So y'all have to watch out, man. You know what I mean? Watch out for these people. Watch out for these 9 to 5. Watch out for this corporation. You know what I mean? Because the biggest liberation you can give yourself is being free, is being your own man, being your own boss. You know what I mean? By not knocking at somebody else's door like for a job, man. Because once you do that, you know what I mean? It's basically signing your life away. You feel me? It's basically when you contracted with these people, man, you and those corporations that are like, it felt uncomfortable, man. Like it felt uncomfortable. So and it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy how they do things though. But like I said, you live and you learn a lot of things that you have to know. You know what I mean? You have to know because, like I said, this company I know, that's what they doing. They don't fire people. They don't terminate your contract. They force you out the door by telling you to put your 2 weeks notice. So you know what I mean? And they do that. So you have to think about that, like as a employee, like working in the corporation. Like you know what I'm saying? It's time to move up. It's time to level up, man. It's time to really like be your own man. Start looking elsewhere, though, and start doing your own man. You know what I mean? But because that's how that is. That's the level we have to get on. You know what I mean? We have to get on that level where we do things. You know what I mean? On our own will, not being forced to do things. You understand? And if somebody gonna take a decision, they should take a decision instead of asking you to take a decision. You understand? So a lot of these things, man, it's just new to me. I mean, but that's what it is, though. So I don't know if it's lawful. You know what I mean? If is it legal? It might be legal, but I don't think it's lawful enough. You know what I mean? For your employee to ask you to give you a 2 weeks notice instead of terminate your contract. I think that's a coward's move. Or they're trying to get advantage of people and stuff like that. So watch out for these companies, man. Watch out for these corporations. Like I said, we live and we learn certain things that we have to learn them. Certain things, when they appear as new things. When you don't know, when you're ignorant of stuff, you know what I mean. You don't know they appear. You like, damn. Okay, is this what it is? Is this what is that? Is this what it is? You know what I mean? So, um, like I said, don't be a walker, be a boss. You know what I mean? Be a boss. You know what I mean? Learn how to be a boss because it's a process to it. Like even myself, I'm in the same process, man, on the way of becoming my own boss, where I don't have to, you know what I mean, answer to nobody, man. Because once you have somebody, you know what I mean, on this corporation dictating every move that you make, it's like it feels like slavery, man. Feels uncomfortable, man. You know what I mean? Especially like some of these people, they salty, dog. Like they salty. You feel me? So once you in those environment, like there's no trust to with these people, with these corporations. You feel me? Because like they're not trustworthy. The corporation ain't trustworthy, and the people they got handling their business, I don't think they're trustworthy neither. You feel me? So it's something that we all have to look into. You know what I mean? How it is. So is it lawful or is it legal for your employee to ask you as an employer to give you a 2 weeks notice instead of terminating your contract? You know what I mean? So let me know. Leave me a comment. You know what I mean? Leave me a comment. Let me know how y'all feel, what y'all think about that. If there's some legal people here, you know what I mean? Give me some legal advice or whatever. Is that lawful or it's just legal? So let me know, man. I am Makanda. You already know Voodoo Chain Music Group. Have a great day, great afternoon. You know what I mean? I'm out here trying to get the money, man, and trying to be a boss, not a walker, man. Let's be bosses out here, man. Let's be bosses. Let's stop being walkers, man. Let's be bosses. Because that's what we are, man. We bosses, man. You know what I mean? We top dogs. So we gotta be bosses. not workers, man. You know what I mean? And you have a good one. I am that I am. Voodoo Chain Music Group. Let me know. All right. Leave a comment. Let me know. All right.